Morning. Today we will study the block diagram of optical fiber communication system. As you know that the fiber optics is a branch of optical technology concerned with transmission of light energy through fiber. In other words, you can say that fiber optics is a method of transmitting information from one place to another by sending pulse of light to an optical fiber. So this light forms an electromagnetic carrier wave that is modulated to carry information. Now let us study its block diagram. Uh, First will be your this is a information source, then there will be a optical source, line coupler, then there will be a optical fiber, again line coupler, optical detector, amplifiers, and this is the information that you have received from the center side through optical fiber. Now, first, this will be the information source. Now, information transfer by optical fiber is generally in the form of audio, video, or it may be data. Now, this will be a non-electrical form. So first, we have to be convert this non-electrical signal to an electrical signal. And for this, we are using a transducers that will be convert your non-electrical signal to an electrical signal. Now, this will be the electrical signal. Now, this electrical signal is given to a optical source. So, in optical source, we are using your LED and a laser. So, basically, we are use LED for a short distance communication, and your laser diode is used for a long distance communication. Now, the purpose of the optical source is that it will convert this electrical signal to an optical signal, or you can say that light signal. Okay, now so this optical source and this optical fibers are connected using a proper couplers so that the entire light generated by the optical source enters the optical fiber. So the couplers at the other end collect the light from the optical fiber. Okay, then this is again your optical signal. This is optical signal. Okay, now this optical signal is converted to your electrical signal by using your optical detectors. So for optical detectors, we are using your photodiodes or avalanche photodiodes. So these electrical signals are amplified to obtain the information in the original form, and this will be the information source. This is all about the block diagram of optical fiber communication system. Now we will study its, some advantages. The first advantage uh, of optical fiber communication system is higher bandwidth. Is higher bandwidth as as the frequency range of optical fiber that is from 10 raised to power 4 to 10 raised to power 7 gigahertz. As the frequency range of OFC optical fiber is from 10 to the power 4 to 10 to the power 7 gigahertz. So due to this high frequency range, its bandwidth will be high. So due to high bandwidth, it will increase the channel capacity and your number of users will be increased. The next will be your long distance transmission. So as I have already told that the frequency range of optical fiber that is from 10 to the power 7 to 10 sorry 10 to the power 4 to 10 to the power 7 gigahertz. So due to this, it has a high bandwidth. Due to this, it has a high bandwidth. So, due to this high bandwidth, the transmission up to 300 kilometers can be achieved without using any amplifiers and a repeater. So, by using your optical fiber, so you can transmit the signal for a long distance. The next will be your low transmission losses. As the optical fiber has very low transmission losses as compared to your conventional electrical cables. In optical fiber, the optical signal is well confined within the fiber. The next will be your large information capacity. So optical fiber, as the bandwidth of optical fiber is very high, so it has a capability uh, to carry large informations. Okay, so a single optical fibers carry over 30 lakh full duplex voice calls on 90,000 TV channels. The next will be your immune to crosstalk. Since optical fibers are dielectric waveguides, so they are free from any this is free from any interference. So this is a dielectric waveguide, and inside this your signal, this is a optical signal that will be travel. So basically this is a dielectric material. Here we're using a dielectric material, and the nearby signals cannot interfere this optical signal. So it has the advantage of immune to crosstalk. So the nearby signals will not interfere this optical signal. Next will be your immune to electrical interference. Optical fibers are made up from your dielectric materials, which mean it does not conduct electricity. So this makes optical fiber immune to your electrical interference. Next will be your small size and of weight. Basically, your optical fibers are small in size. The space occupied by the fiber cables is very small as compared to your conventional electrical cables. So as optical fibers are light in weight, so these features make them to be used for your aircraft, for satellites and ship. Okay, and next will be your high security. This is it will increase your uh, increase signal security. The optical fibers offers a high degree of data security since the optical fibers is well confined within the fiber, and the opaque coating around the fiber absorb any signal emissions. The next will be your higher transmission rate. As I have already told that the optical fiber has a high frequency range and its bandwidth will be also high. Due to this, it has a high transmission rate. Okay. Now let us study some of its disadvantages. The first will be your attenuation and a dispersion. As the optical fiber, as you know that the transmission distance getting longer in an optical fiber. So after when the signal has to be transmitted for a long distance, so the light will be attenuated or dispersed, which require extra optical components like EDFA that has to be added. For that, basically your EDFA is simply an optical amplifier that is used to boost the strength of optical signal in a fiber optic communication system. Okay, this means you have to be require additional thing that is EDFA. Uh, EDFA is so that the signal cannot be attenuated after some distance. This is the additional cost to be added. So this is one of the disadvantage of your optical fiber. So next will be your difficult to install. As it is not easy to splice fiber optic cable, and if you bend them too much they will break, and the fiber cables is highly susceptible to becoming cut or damaged during installation or construction activities. So all of these make it difficult to install. Okay, that's why it is difficult to install your overall system. Next will be your frigidity. Frigidity basically, optical fibers are more fragile than your copper wires, so it can be easily break when you are bending. Okay, so next will be affected by chemicals. Now, uh, basically, in optical fiber we are using your glass. So the glass can be affected by various chemicals, like including your hydrogen gas for your underwater cables. The next will be your required special skills. uh, special skills. Optical fibers cannot be joined together as easy as copper wires and require additional training of personals and expensive precious splicings and measurement equipments. The next will be your installation cost. Now, um, installing a fiber optic cable is still relatively higher than your copper cables. Now, let us study some of its applications. Now, first will be your this is a uh, communication or data storage. Now, since the fiber optics are resistant to electronic noise, uh, fiber optics are made significant advance in the field of communication. The use of light uh, as its source of data transmissions has improved the sound qualities in voice communication. It is also being for transmitting and receiving purposes. Next will be for your, it can be used for your military applications. The optical systems offer more securities than traditional metal-based systems. The magnetic interference allow the leak of information in coaxial cables. Fiber optics is not sensitive to electric interference. Therefore, fiber optics is suitable for military applications and communications, where signal qualities and securities of data transmissions are important. Next will be your, it can be used for your medical purposes. Fiber optics are used as a medical guides, imaging tools, as laser for surgeries. Another popular use of fiber optic cable is in your endoscopy, which is a diagnostic instrument that enable users to see through small holes in the body. The next will be your industrial purposes. Fiber optics are used for imaging an area which are difficult to reach and for many other purposes. Thank you.